Do 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 charge. Dave's not dead yet. Both type at the same time then. I wasn't too sure if you were doing it or I was, so I'll let you do it. New person to go, or do you want me to? Alright, let's go get Death Now by Insane. There's a stream too, I'm still waiting for it to pop up. It says it's live, but it hasn't come up on my phone, there it is. Short quality, remember, it's short. Yeah, so if we didn't do short quality today, Dave, right? There would have been no... I wouldn't have raced, Boothie wouldn't race, Schumacher wouldn't race, Flavor wouldn't have raced. And that means we'd only been down to like fucking 9, so we wouldn't have raced anyway. Because it's under 10. And under 12 is, I say, 12 as well. It's short quality anyway, we've only got 13. So... It's annoying though, because if Radda's in that race, there would have been fucking... We had 2 people pull out earlier, so... We could have had 15 today. Just need more people to get fucking... tested, because there's 2 people in dev that just are close, just need to do another race. Alright. Weather and it's dry. 6% chance of rain. Go insane. I'm about to say what you do. Cheers, mate. I'll be watching football, so I won't be on. I don't think X3's got a stream either because of that. I'll say I'll probably catch you later. Why is the stream? Is XRL stream not working?
Track's pretty empty right now. Lots of space.
Oh. Alright, okay. Awesome. Great start. Brilliant. Yeah, I was just about to check that. Yeah, he's behind me as well. Spend more time. This is the problem with doing short quality, is we've got to fucking make sure we get other comms in streaming, but right, that's working. But his stream isn't though. Yeah, but his stream isn't still working though. Oh, it is now. Awesome. I have no sound though. I'm just watching the stream now. Why isn't his stream working though? I've got no sound on. There we go.
Already onto the circuit, and look at this. Higgs Boston, he is serving a qualifying ban, so he will not be able to start. Hey,
right, that's better. Well, it's working
12
now. Right.
drivers, almost all of them on track right off the get-go.
Oh, did I actually pick my fucking setup? I should have done. Yeah.
Imperium is still in pit lane, as is Zola. This is XXX Bucks. XXX. He's making his way down to the no-name corner. Here's Mantic Meerkat, who's now beginning his lap. Again, we're anticipating this weekend that the McLarens are likely going to be about a second faster than the rest of the grid today. The big element of their strategy has been extreme straight line
Someone
speed.
binned it. Boothie.
So
I bet Alpine. Yeah, it is fucking Boothie.
Of the back straightaway. This
Ferrari
is going to definitely hamper his ability to move forward.
Watching that as well. It's crazy that you can ride that inside curve now up the hill.
Again, only single round of qualifying, so just get a lap. So it's not like you can just get a lap in and you're automatically locked to the next round like what we've normally seen the case for XRL X3.
Yeah,
this has very much been a situation where
it's
you
a lot
need to get out
stiffer, isn't
there,
it? It's the track's a lot harder to fucking just get the car to turn
as
in.
soon as you possibly can. Coming to the line, this is Galminator. He'll be the first driver to set a time that everyone else will be chasing in that Alpine machine. He's not really utilized the ERS at all this lap, so he will obviously has the ability to set a much faster time, and he aborts. So that puts the focus on the McLarens. Hervago and Meerkat likely to block out the front row 1-2 at the top of the sheets here.
So if you can just finish this race, I think you're going to finish with 3 points. I've got a funny feeling more than 3 cars are going to bin it.
Meerkat, his teammate, will cross 145.342. Now we start seeing the Alfa Romeos come across. That's XRL Dave. He comes out of the final corner, pops up in the ERS. He'll set 147.058. There's Boothie behind. He'll, despite that accident, will set 217.683. Plastic Love, who had that amazing podium run last week, and also had an amazing run back at Montreal. Montreal is a circuit a little bit like this, and Plastic Love, he sets a 46.195. Schumacher goes up and splits the McLarens with a 144.279, so he's only 300ths off of Hervago at the top of the sheets right now. Zola out on track, he's now beginning his flyer lap, and here's Eggity. Involved in some controversy last weekend. He's coming out of the final corner, and down to the start-finish line, 149.367, so the slowest of everyone we've seen thus far. Here comes Books through the final chicane now. And behind him will be XRL Flavor. Galminator on an out lap already, setting up for another flyer. This could work out well for Galminator because the track should be clear ahead of him. Book sets a 47.410, Flavor 46.18.
Shit wrong.
And here, and Zola in the middle of his lap right now.
Got that bit wrong after
Culminator
fucking.
running right now behind
Right.
Eggy on the circuit in his outlap. Alpine around, and that is Boothie, who has spun right in the middle of the racing line. And I think he's beached the car. Yeah, Boothie has beached his car. He's forced to reset the track. Normally that would be a penalty, but in the situation where the car cannot be recovered, you are allowed to reset your car once.
Yeah, he got beached on the curb out, reset the track. I gave him enough room, I went off track to let him fucking reset the
now
track.
comes around. He's flying to downhill right-handers. That Boothie was sideways. That's one Alpine is struggling. The other one is setting up for a flyered lap here. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and ride on board silently with Gulminator for a flying lap here around Spa-Francorchamps, so you get an idea of what it's like to run here in X3 at Spa.
Awesome start.
The line, here we go.
Booby just died, is he? Fucking knew he would.
Rain in about 10 to 15 minutes.
Rain in 10 to 15 minutes. Nice.
Okay, engines fired up, we're set.
Not said nothing about Booby dying, but okay. No, because he's not looking, he's left it on. Hang on a minute, doing all that. Yeah, it's 10 minutes, yeah, 9 minutes 45. Oh, that's fucking wrong.
And Gulminator jumps up to third with a 144.980, so one of three drivers.
Gulminator's up fucking hell, he's got 44.9.
From what I saw right on board with Gulminator,
So he's going to be there around that as well.
Time, I think he could very easily get into the 144.5s, if not faster.
I'm only a little bit fucking quicker than that.
This lap will likely be a cooldown lap, though.
Track will ramp up now, it's Q2 basically.
At least by the way that looks like
The
when
track will
I
ramp
see
up
his
now.
ERS usage, he's even faster in Sector 1 this time. No, he's down by nearly a full second, so this will definitely go down as a cooldown lap now. Imperium now begins his lap, and Zola was in the middle of the lap earlier, aborted, now he's going to try again. Boothie has had an accident, we're going to try and get him into the party here, what happened from his perspective. Imperium sets a 30.9 at the end of the back straightaway. Alright, and coming in the party right now is XRL Boothie. Boothie, go ahead, include your audio. Big accident in the Al Rouge Dillian complex. What happened?
Got a Rouge. Nice. I'll include his audio, it's kind of.
Alright, rough accident.
Turn it around.
Not been able to put a proper lap together. Do you think you can survive to the end of the race, though? Alright, well, thanks for jumping in and being honest with us. Hopefully, if we get to talk to you again, it's at the end of the race rather than in the middle. Love it. Alright. Well, that's the word from XRL Boothie. Looks like he's going to be relegated to a 12th place starting position in today's race. Imperium SG coming around out of the final chicane, and at the line he'll sell 148.722. That's the slowest of everyone who has set a proper time thus far. And now here comes Zola, third in the championship fight and slowly slipping out of it. He needs some major bad luck to befall both Herbago and Schumacher. He also needs Meerkat to start missing races so that way Meerkat doesn't show up and overtake him in the points as well. Looked like he would be a surefire lockout for the championship this year, but that has not been the case with Herbago's presence. Mind you, Herbago missed a lot of races in the early part of the season, but every single race Herbago has started this year outside of Baku, he has gone on to take victory at.
No, I think he hasn't won Spain, because I won Spain.
43.979, and Herbago going even faster. Right now, it looks like Herbago's been towing Meerkat around the circuit, and Meerkat's about it. So Herbago needs to see if he can go
fucking hell, my cars are towing each other as well. Like they're not quick enough as it is. Fuck me. What do I get towed by? Fucking piece of rabbit here. Yeah, I'll go grab a rabbit and fucking see if I can get a tow from that. Like.
So that's a half a second gap now, or roughly half a second, closer to 500s.
That's what's killing me massively. Is that the Ferraris and the fucking McLarens are towing each other. Well, Flavor, yeah, but Flavor does tow him though. That's the thing, Flavor tows Schumacher though.
Tow this time.
And the tracks that Schumacher struggles at, he tows him.
He still has time, he can make it back up. Oh, and he's around, and he spins!
Oh, he's binned it.
Oh, wow!
That's 5 minutes to go.
Did not see that coming. Mola coming down. He is at 45.205. That's good enough to 7-4. So Meerkat, the number 2 in the McLaren camp, has kind of been pushed down the order.
You can walk.
This is Agady. He is down by 0.2 this lap, but he is at 46.358. We're still waiting to see.
So the thing is, I mean,
at the line, is he up? Yes, he sets a 45.781. That's good enough for 6th at the moment. He's final 4.5 minutes.
Just qualities the Q3s at the end.
XRL Flate. That's Schumacher bringing his car down into pit lane.
Yeah, but it's because you set a lap in you. That's why. Yeah.
Meerkat
well, no, because if you set a lap time though, you'll still stay in that position. If you if it was Q1 or something, it'd be 15th, yeah, or 13th.
Herbago's still absolutely pounding it out around the track right now.
15 minutes.
But he will bring it into the pits, so the track not completely quiet because Books is still out on circuit, as is Plastic Love. Love has just begun an outlap, and Books is on a cooldown lap right now.
Message in. That's not it's too early yet anyway.
Our best lap so far is a 1 minute 45.2.
Right.
Okay guys, everyone be aware, the car's ready to go.
So XRL Dave now also on an outlap at the moment, and Agady in the middle of a lap. Wow, really close there. You can see how much that car is leaning on the downhill runs. That right rear tire right on the outside curb. Looks like he's keeping it together for the moment. Up by, not quite, up by about an eighth of a second right now. That would be enough to put him ahead of Flavor on the track, and might put him up there with Plastic Love. Now you can see an entire host of cars rushing out into the circuit now to try and help out. Interesting enough, Eggity is trying to do this after running extra laps on his fuel and tires. He was overloaded his first lap, now he's a lot lighter. Here you are, 46.203, that does put him ahead of Flavor.
Don't give a shit what you the fucking McLaren's doing. I don't give a fuck.
Meerkat leads the party right now, but it looks like he might pull over, and yes, I will let Zola pass. So
Yeah,
Zola's
he's trying to help his teammates.
third over Dominator. And Herbago, this could work out well for him because that will be his teammate Mantic Meerkat ahead, trying to give him a tow. Same
exactly what they're doing. They're doing the fucking
may
tow.
be able to get a tow down the front stretch and back stretch from Flavor. Old strategy, because that means you'll have less air on the nose of the car going into the chicane. No, Flavor moves aside, so Schumacher now will have clear track, but Herbago will be committing, it looks like, to trying to get air off of his teammate, potentially. The thing is, he's holding back a lot, and that's bringing Schumacher flying up behind him. This might have gone bad for the Ferrari camp. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, Schumacher is going and Herbago is not, and Schumacher blitzed by in the grass so that way he can make the corner and not hit him. So now, the McLaren of Herbago will have to deal with aero wake in the form of Schumacher, his championship rival.
They're all fucking around the final corner.
Pulls aside, and Schumacher hit the inside wall there. Schumacher may have hit the inside wall. Yes, Schumacher has compromised his lap. He's not going to be able to go faster. So Herbago needs to make this work. This is his only chance. It's
fucking hell.
ahead.
Final fucking, that corner's a bitch. Fucking fuck.
So Schumacher compromises lap. Herbago is down in sector 1.
Oh, fucking miles up.
What about Meerkat?
Fucking bollocks.
Meerkat could upset this and get onto the front row and knock his
Annoying
teammate
as fuck.
off.
Because miles up as well, like 4 times up.
Herbago desperately wants to improve his time. Meerkat now as he's come to the lowest section of the track, the bottom of the circuit here. Corners.
I'd be about 6 tenths faster if I got that fucking, didn't make that mistake as well.
He's 3 tenths up at the moment. That would be great. That would get him into the 44s. That might move him ahead of Dominator if he can maintain this advantage. What in the devil is going on here? Schumacher's invalidated his lap, Herbago's invalidated his lap. Neither of them are going to be able to improve, and they can't seem to get away from each other on the circuit.
I would have been fucking third, but hey.
Here comes Meerkat. And Meerkat knocked Herbago off the front row. Or can he even get onto row 2 and knock Dominator down? No, he only has to settle for 4th.
Fucking
So
terrible lap.
behind his McLaren teammate.
Should have been third on the grid. Fucking
Flavor
5th.
comes across the line and Flavor moves
Flavor's-
well to the grid and improves by 9
Flavor's 1
tenths.
tenth behind me,
There's a
mate.
6th place starting spot. XRL Dave has a spin. He will not improve, but a lot of controversy, I imagine, will go down in the Ferrari and the McLaren camp. The McLaren waiting a long
All those
time
ones fucking
to get
around at the
going.
fucking
Ferrari
final
was
lap to
already
stop, and none of them set
counting
laps in the
out
end.
the final sector because he wanted to get to the line as
Schumacher and all
quickly
that
as
all
possible.
fucking around right at the fucking bottom of the
Schumacher
hill.
had to veer onto the grass so that way he wouldn't hit the McLaren because the McLaren was right in the racing line.
Oh well.
Because I don't think Herbago realized Schumacher was coming with that much speed.
Well,
so
he's got to get back in before
had
Robbie
to get
starts.
by him as quickly as he can so he wouldn't lose the pace
don't
he
restart
had.
for him.
Only for Schumacher to then compromise his
Restart
lap
for one
in the
person,
first
especially
corner
if he comes back in,
right at the
so.
start. And then Herbago
Gonna be
had
back
to
in
get
the lobby,
around,
innit?
only for
So.
Herbago to end up compromising his own lap by himself in sector 2, and the two of them just couldn't seem to get away from each other in sector 2 or 3. And all of that means that at the top of the timesheets, it is now Schumacher SF7 in the Ferrari, the only driver to set a time in the 43s with a 43.797, and he will be sharing
let
the
people know what
front
time we're
row
going? I've
with
got to get
Herbago
screenshots.
in the McLaren.
Who? No, it's not. It's Mantic. Oh.
The wild card is going to be Higgs Boston with that qualifying penalty, with that qualifying ban. He will have to figure out a way to make his way up through the grid. Very small field today, though, only 13 starters. We'll be gaining to win this race nice and quickly here.
Oh.
Okay. So real quickly now, let's go ahead and update the point standings as they are at the moment. After a very insane and chaotic race, last week at Hungaroring, there's not been a whole lot of outright moves, though, in the championship fight. Big thing, though,
Code
is
of
that
conduct,
McLaren
isn't it?
continues to solidify their hold
So-
on the Manufacturers' Championship as we go ahead. 10th is AlphaTauri with 51 points. 9th is Mercedes
Okay.
with 64. 8th is Williams with 67. So Plastic Love did pull off that great podium finish that did move Williams up into 8th. 7th is Aston Martin with 81 points. 6th is Alpine with 83. 5th is Haas with 90. Right now, Haas is not anticipated to have any new drivers showing up for them, so it's likely they may fall through the grid a bit. 4th is Alfa Romeo with 91 points. 3rd is Red Bull with 157. 2nd is Ferrari with 267. And leading is McLaren with 284. In the Drivers' Championship, things look a little bit different, but in some ways the same. There's a tie for 16th between XRL X3 and Imperium SG. They both have 10 points each. There's a tie for 14th between Mercedes AMG and Golminator. They both have 20 points each. Snake, who is in 13th, also has 20 points each. It's actually a third-way tie for 13th. I missed that. 12th is Friars with 24 points. 11th is Higgs Boston 97 with 32 points. 10th is Eggity 75 with 33 points. 9th is XRL Dave with 39. 8th is Plastic Love with 41. 7th is AK Herbie with 43. 6th is Coley Boy with 52. 5th is XRL Flavor with 69. Then we get to your championship contenders. Magic Meerkat is 90 points out of the championship lead with 108 points. 3rd is XRO Zola with 149 points. That puts him 49 points out of the championship lead. 2nd is Herbago with 176 points. So he is right now 22 points out of the championship lead. And Schumacher SF7 is leading right now with 198 points on the top of the standings at the moment.
Yeah, we don't restart. He's got to let this car once to start. We don't restart. Yeah.
So just staying by, waiting to get underway here. Real quickly, as we look at the race director to try and get an idea as to what tire compound.
Well, I said I asked you to because I was sorting out that
Looks
fucking
like
thing
the
with
entire
Amy, so I
field,
don't
with
know.
the exception of XXX Books, XXX, is going to be starting on the medium tires.
Yeah,
very
yeah.
large track.
Sorry.
It's very, very heavy.
I sort of got to fucking report him and get the screenshot, didn't I? Send it in.
Especially if we have any yellow flags, you'll be able to go ahead and preserve tire life just a little bit.
Fine, we get a quali ban next race. And everyone would go, and I tell you now, everyone would piss up about it if we did that.
So we're just waiting to get underway here.
Because Mantic's not here next week, he's here the week after that, so he gets punished twice, wouldn't he? And what's that, a quali ban around, Singapore or something like that? don't know what it is after fucking Hungary. After Netherlands, actually. Actually, we might be getting close to Monza, innit? Yeah. It's Christmas, isn't it? 2 Christmas break now. Right. Look at that.
We're just standing by. It will be a small 13-car field for today's event. Ferrari, McLaren, Alpine at the front of the grid here. Romantic Meerkat will be starting 4th. Zola in the
Problem
Red
is, it
Bull
doesn't fucking help me that he's going to be AI either. Because I'm right at the fucking front.
So all 4 engine manufacturers represented in the front 5 positions here.
All the constructor teams are represented. Well, where's the Haas then?
But his ability to turn those qualifying runs into proper race finishes has been really lacking. I would really like to see him be able to properly turn that around. Alright, so in the final countdown, we'll have 1 formation lap, so drivers will go ahead and get plenty of time to warm their tires up. So cold tires should
And
not
he's
be
second, so
an
his
issue.
teammates right behind him.
Simply massive this track is. And we'll get a final idea as to what everyone's tire compounds will be.
Schumacher's got a chance here getting clear of it before before his rival gets there.
Make sure to warm up the tyres and brakes.
Why's Jeff gone so quiet?
And no, everyone's on mediums except for Books. I'm going to go ahead and say this. I say this all the time.
He doesn't
I'm
look
going to say it
very
again.
tired.
I
Plastic does
like
that as well.
Book's strategy here. Being on the hard tire compounds here gives him a significant possible advantage. It's not an automatic advantage, but it is a possible advantage. Because you are off strategy of everyone else, you don't have to worry about everyone else trying to come in and pit with you. You'll have a lot more laps, in theory, running in clean air as those tires are starting to fall off, which will help negate the negative impact of those tires. I think Books is on great wonderful strat. Books, a veteran in the X3 series, contended for a championship a few years back, has fallen off a bit after he's not been able to dedicate as much time to these games, but it's always great to see a veteran around here. I'm definitely going to say keep an eye on Books, simply because this strat. Also, if there are any instances in the first lap or two here, drivers will likely go ahead and jump onto hard tires, try to stretch hards out as long as they can, and then throw on a set of softs near the end of the race. So anyone who gets involved in early accidents that require wheel damage to be prepared, keep an eye on them. They may be going for fastest lap point, and Schumacher does not care at all. He is nearly half a sector ahead of the rest of the field. He just wants to get to the line as fast as possible. Ravago, on the other hand, very, very slow. Again, in real life, this would actually be a detriment to the Ferrari because his tires would come down while he's staying on the grid, but the game has instituted an update that means that when you're sitting on the grid waiting for everyone else to gather up, well, it's not going to actually negatively hurt your tire heat.
Gone on to fucking Mantic to make contact. I'm surprised hasn't DSQ'd them both.
But if you're going to make tire temperature essentially the game, I would think you should do it all the time. But interesting racing, I can understand why it was done. I may not be a fan of it, but I'm not going to say it's the worst thing ever. Finally, we see Ravago coming up to the grid.
Well, it's Mantic's fault, because Galavant was warming his tyres up, so...
Superb parking there, mate. Let's make sure we get the edge on the surrounding drivers as the lights go
We're
out.
right on board with Zola on this
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as
We
soon as
don't really have a good
clutch.
advantage here. All 13 drivers line up on the grid.
Well, I didn't get DSQ'd at the start, but the 3 cars in front of me did.
Here.
This is going to be fucking so bad.
Alright, and here we go. We can see lights. 4 lights, 5 lights. As Lights out, away we go here! At Small Frog Returns, and look at Zolan Bealey!
Whoa! And I got damaged because of fucking Navargo. Navargo's going to get a penalty. Navargo just turned straight in off fucking Schumacher and going to get a penalty for that. I got fucking damage. What a dickhead. Yeah, I know, but it's fucking stupid. Absolutely fucking stupid.
There's a new strategy available on the MFD.
Oh, but this could end up being very bad. Brooks did not get a good start at all with those hard tires. He has fallen 8 seconds off the lead. Magic Bearcat now looks to the inside of Goldman.
No flavors got damage or not, but
And already McLaren goes right back to 1-2 as if nothing went wrong.
I already told you unboxing game. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Now Goldmater finds Schumacher right behind him. Schumacher.
So he dropped it. Watch out! Ooh, fuck me! I was watching that.
You're not supposed to be able to do that. You're not supposed to be able to overtake in the corners.
Yeah, that's what I said. Is they watch out for the thingy. Inside. Go inside. Inside. Go there. I didn't want to let off too much on that corner of the other one because I lost like fucking loads of places and yeah, that's what I'm there. I'm letting off. That's what I let you pass here for because I got let off here, and you don't when you go in the back of me. Booby's gone. Safety car. There's a virtual.
Schumacher's able to continue. A plastic glove runs right to the back of him.
Someone's gone. Well, no. Plastic's gone in the back of someone. Flavor. It looked like Flavor actually, because Flavor's the one that went wide. Yeah, so Goldmate went back. Yeah, so Plastic went the back of Flavor. Awesome.
Okay, one stop to go. Just one stop left in this strategy.
No, not last. Books is. No, but fucking stupid bullshit at the start though. And the problem is, no, the highest the medium still. But the thing is though, that thing with Schumacher, he wouldn't get. Varga wouldn't get done for the thing with Schumacher hitting me. He'd only get done for the fucking thingy, which is what I'm pissed off about. That rule is fucking stupid. I directly got damage because he turned in on Schumacher and Schumacher went into me. But he won't get done for that damage. He'd only get done for the incident with Schumacher. It should be the bigger penalty. He should get done for 5 and 4. The damage.
Work out well for basically everyone. Multiple drivers all gathered back up together now. Once again, McLarens are ahead of the Ferrari on track. Dominator, very impressive.
As long as you're not in any more than 15 seconds, it's fine.
And coming in the party now is people ahead of your audio.
Well, that's one of the people that we said are going to die.
Yeah. Radio. Alright, sweet. Accident there on the first lap and second. What happened?
I'm just burning fucking fuel.
Really, really incredible start to the race, though, at the front.
I'm literally burning fuel as much as I can until fucking thingy catches up. Books. Well, I'm not going to push until Butch catches up to me. Yeah, I'm burning my fuel, so I've already burned like 0.30 of it.
Alright, well that is the word from XRL Luffy. Frustrating start today. Also coming in party right now is XRL Shikari. Shikari, you have missed a
Should be in this lap, yeah.
start. Schumacher got pole position, but ended up making contact with Golminator coming to the line.
Oh, it's Golminator.
Schumacher ended up dropping all the way back to 5th, and then in a single lap, he made himself all the way back up to 5th and 3rd. Golminator did not take time to do that, and he ran like Schumacher in the final stage. Yes, the right came out.
Right.
Golminator didn't take any damage from that, but Classic Love, who was running right behind, did, and that cycle Classic Love was honestly one of the fastest on the track right now. It's cycling in to the back of the grid.
Oh,
and meanwhile at the front it is McLaren 1-2, per usual.
Same as always then.
Yeah, it will be.
Usual stuff. Don't know why the thing is I'm guessing it's... Alright,
Luffy had an accident.
Yeah.
Accident happened, and then right
Come here,
after
let go,
that,
mate. It's coming in. It's going to come in.
Classic had ran
Just
right
get your
into
tyres ready.
Golminator's car, and I believe the combined
Wow.
yellow flag.
Even though we're all
Also,
here.
Books started on the hard tires, but had
I got here,
had a
the other
bad
one didn't.
Start, fell 8 seconds off and lost his front wheel. So flag and tires. But Higgs Boston started a qualifying ban, had up to 5 minutes cast off of everyone else's decision, and had decided to come in later to put on some more tires. So now he is back down at 10th. Zola started the 5th position, but kind of got held up and caught up in that giant lap 1 turn 1 mess. And because of that, he also had to win. He's also got to go back. I'm trying to think of anything else that should catch him up.
Lovely. Well, sounds like it's been a very entertaining start. Here we are. This is becoming a very unusual situation with McLaren from ahead.
The big thing there is that McLaren, and I say this every week, you take a shot every time I say it, and you would probably be just like an Irishman or a Slav. But I've got to be 100% honest, these McLarens figured out something when it came to setup at Baku. Yes, Herbago won the races he started before that point, but every single race that McLaren has been injured except one since that point has been a victory.
Because it shouldn't be an X3, that's why. Herbago shouldn't be.
And not have to worry about losing steam in corners. Now, with
The
that
Herbago's
in
about the same
mind,
pace as
they
Gusty is.
also typically like to run traction control, so that is helping
Yeah,
them
yeah.
on the
Both of them shouldn't be an
corner
X3.
exit. When it
There's a
comes
big
to
difference.
aerodynamics, that's
I
more of
know.
an issue in corner and
I've said that
issue
from day one.
aerodynamics isn't just something that's, oh, I can put the power down.
Should never have left Schumacher and Herbago in X3.
Stable under brake. Right on the wheel nearly as much to make it through there, and then obviously you put the power down a lot better. So it's basically saying, oh, his traction control this game, McLaren's in red. One, everyone's
Safety
going to
car
have
in this lap.
success in
Safety
XRL.
car
XRL
in
has
this
no
lap.
restrictions
Let's
over
make sure those
assist.
tyres are up to
Safety
temperature.
car about to
Remember,
pull
there's no
in.
overtaking
Number
until
two,
the
though,
landing line.
is that
Stay in position
aerodynamics
until the green
is so important that if you found a way to run with so much less aerodynamics, that means you can be in a fantastic position as long as keyword, as long as you are
Oh my
not
God,
trapped
what
up
we
by
all do
someone
here.
else. And that is the big problem that we may see here. The McLarens has spent so much time out in front. I am very, very hesitant about
Well, Higgs
how
isn't warming his tyres up at all, so this is
perform
fucking gonna be good.
ahead of him. So Herbago's gonna
Higgs is right in front of me.
Sets the pace of the field.
And the
Says that
fucking
he's
hards
gonna
cool
keep
down so
every
fucking quickly.
to keep Ferraris behind and make sure that Herbago can win the title. So how aggressively does Meerkat keep Schumacher behind? And then there's Golminator, who's already tried to run
Someone's just made an overtake before the line.
What's he gonna do at this
I
point?
think that was Idiki.
Green flag.
Yeah, he has, so that's going to be clipped. Oh, Idiki's gone again and he's collected plastic with him. Goes every fucking time.
Let's issues, overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Well, that's 2 laps fucking away.
Let's
go.
Bearcat both laying on the ERS right now. Bearcat has disadvantage. ERS though. Fulminator is there, ready to strike.
Oh, Higgs is another one of those ones that's rocket in a straight line, but shit through the S's, through the technical part. Awesome.
Higgs Boston also has had a respectable restart. He's moved up into 8th position.
But already the
Okay, battery's
second
looking good. You can use the overtake button to get past.
two McLaren.
Yeah,
So
Bearcat's
Sarah,
doing
will you
everything
fuck
he
off?
can to hold up Schumacher.
Oh, I remember what I said.
Another thing to consider is that Herbondo says that he may have had a strategy issue with the car maybe in today's race, and Fulminator has had a time penalty, and he is now falling off significantly from the lead. He's going to lead damage to that car that we've not seen thus far, because now here comes the number 2 Ferrari of XRL Flavor, about to try and make a move on Fulminator here.
Pass is trying to get fucking going for a move. No, Higgs is, sorry,
Also,
on Imperium.
Higgs Boston finally going to get around Imperium, despite serving the qualifying ban and having damage early on. Boston is flying his way up through the grid right now. Imperium is falling down behind Books as well. Mongo set the fastest lap of the day.
Right, keep pushing.
Bearcat has backed up Schumacher by more than almost 2 full seconds in a single lap. So this is the entire thing. Yeah, this is it. Team orders are absolutely key in XRL X3 right now. And don't get me wrong, Ferrari also has a respectable number 2 driver, but it kind of doesn't matter because Flavor doesn't have the pace to get up there and kind of mess around with the McLarens like the McLarens to mess around with the Ferrari. So it looks like Team orders might end up being what decides not only this race, but the title as a whole. Because yes, Schumacher is way faster in Sector 2. He can't pass here with how large these cars are, unless it's in the DRS zone. So Bearcat can go ahead, he can run as slow as he wants, be as aggressively poor as
So
he
he's praised
wants.
fucking Higgs how fast Higgs is today, right? But I just come through 4 fucking cars in like basically 2 laps. Or a lap and a half.
Go ahead, lock up an easy pit strategy. Basically, Bearcat
Right.
wants to make this race boring.
Yeah, basically.
Hey Dave, I'm coming.
Yeah. The gap. Sorry, the gap is increasing all the time.
Oh, I'll rip through the field, mate.
Less and less likely.
Race those two, mate. Come on. I'm already a second clear of him.
Okay, gap to the car ahead is 2.2
Playing on the
seconds.
Right hand
DRS,
side as well.
I mean, Bearcat also, Bearcat is
Someone's gonna hit
twisted
that.
past the
Someone's gonna hit
DRS,
that.
and crashed out. And
Oh,
Flavor's
no.
in a massive
Debris on the
accident.
track.
And that will be a full course yellow.
On right in the middle of the track. Well,
I had
This
to,
is it, and this is going to work out perfectly for
Maybe.
everyone who's on those medium
Couldn't
tires.
play.
Everyone will go ahead and pit. So Flavor crashed out, and this will massively hurt.
you say
Ferrari's
pistols in 5 laps. Safety car's coming out for 3 laps, isn't it? So. Yeah. So say if that's at a soft medium now, that'll take you to like lap 18. It would probably be medium to soft now. To be fair.
So this means that is now Zola who inherits the race lead. And coming in the party right now is XRL Flavor. Flavor, go ahead. Radio, what happened out there?
Probably. Probably. I don't know if my answer will get to the end though, but I know theirs probably will.
Okay, let's catch up to the field a bit. We're dropping too far back. Remember, we need to stay within 10 car lengths of the next car.
I've pretty much got out for another safety car. But yeah, Hards will probably get to the end now, mate. That's what Higgs and Harbago have all done. Either that or box now. Well, you're going to probably go to the back of the field when you box anyway, because you're boxing in like 3 laps. Oh shit.
Yeah, this really is going to up it the entire race at this point.
I'm glad I burned as much fuel as I did in the first bit though. And that's just probably just ended the Constructors' Championship now as well. Got a podium yesterday out of 7 cars.
It happens.
Alright, I was just trying to burn fuel.
Yeah.
Put touch throttle down. Because I hold down brake as well as fucking foot throttle, and it's just awkward to hold down pad.
Right.
Maybe I should have just done that.
Hopefully next week is a rebound for a little bit.
Yeah.
Shame to see it taken out like this. Hopefully
Yeah, I didn't realise it was a safety car, I thought it was only a virtual.
Alright, so as it stands now, this is going to get really interesting because Dave Gallminator at the front of the field with 4 tires. Now, Gallminator has a time penalty, so for him, he needs to run as fast as he can in clean air and then go ahead and make a stop. If
That's
he does
probably the best,
anything
mate. I would have
except
done
trying to
that.
run in clean air, then
To be
he's
fair.
not really going to have much
I know
of a
it
chance
fucks you up
beating
because you're going to go back, but you're going to the end now where they ain't.
Gallminator has not
Well, I'm not
finished
going to be
any
here because old mate
races
is going, not going, well,
qualifying runs,
got his go to
but
box.
his ability to finish races has been questionable. Now, I'm not saying he wins in his lap because he has a time penalty, but you see David Eggy going ahead and making stops. So Dave wants to get off these tires,
Yeah,
but Gallminator at the front, right there behind him. And there's the other thing, Zola may be on harder tires, but Zola is now in a position where he can stretch these hards out a while, and once he gets around Gallminator, Zola can try and just nurse the hards as far as he can, and then come in late race up, get soft tires on, and go for fastest lap.
Very good.
My strat now is run as fucking long as possible and hope there's either a safety car or dive in for softs at the end. That's all I can do now. That damage at turn 1 is pretty much fucked me. No. Don't need an extra set of hards.
Now we know the Ferrari is capable.
I probably could do, yeah. So I know what you mean, you can box, but saying that, mate, it's close to being medium to the end now. In like 3 laps time, it'll be medium to the end. That's what I'm saying. So, and these are only 20%. So, well, these are 20%. Well, they're like 22% after 7 laps. So, 15 more laps will be. I fucking hell, mate. I might get to the end here. You know, I really might get to the end. Fucking borderline. 24 after 7. 24. So 7. Another 7 would be 50, which would be 75. I probably can't get to the end then. We just can't get to the end. About 2 laps too many. My tyre wear wasn't so bad. I probably could have. Good.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there's no overtaking until the timing. The safety car in this lap.
How's Gallminator back up the field?
Let's say Brooks has got Schumacher and Havago behind him. So.
Alright, for the final chicane. Where does Gallminator go? Gallminator is on softer tires. We have a long flare on the Zola.
Okay, clear.
Zola lays on the ERS immediately out of the chicane. So does Zola, so does Gallminator. Brooks does it. Everyone pretty much down the grid is going to lay on the ERS to get down to 8th position there. Havago already right there behind the Mercedes of Brooks. And kind of held up by him as it runs downhill. Schumacher didn't have as great of a start, but he's closing in on the straight.
Yeah, he's not very good around here. I have to be so careful with the rouge of those hards. And here comes Havago. No surprise here. He's gonna fucking fly.
Yes, Schumacher goes to the inside of him and Brooks, and he's by as well. Havago can't get clear of the Ferrari yet, but Havago has enough straight line speed that he doesn't have to worry too much about Arrowway compromise him. Gallminator chops down on Zola. I don't know what is it called.
Whoa, fucking hell, dude.
What are you doing? I know you're better than this. him not. He's not gonna let. I don't think he's gonna let Schumacher. Considering how aggressively he was messing with him earlier. No, he's not letting Herbago through either. He's still fighting aggressively with Herbago and denying it to Herbago. He's now. And Zola is now getting a chance to scoop away, so this brings a little bit of hope into the championship fight. Herbago is not using ERS on this straightaway, and because of that, Goldman is winning now. Herbago is on the ERS 83% as they come through that bend. As they go, they're back up the ERS. I think Herbago's going to try and outrun Goldminator on the back.
Gonna get us all on that straight anyway.
Approaching the pit window, and you're going to be on medium.
When Books is going backwards to the grid quickly. Goldminator, I see him drive better than this. I don't know what's going on right now. I know he can do better than this. But now Zola is not scooting away nearly as much. And here comes Herbago, tries to catch him on the exit of turn number 1. Can't get the power down well enough though. Goldminator accelerates out. Herbago lays on the ERS again. Yellow flag farther back. That's Dave having an incident in sector 1. First, second, third, fourth, all on top of each other. Herbago still laid on the ERS, 67%. There's no DRS that he can use, but here's the thing, Goldminator has speed on Zola. He looks to the inside of Zola at the end of the straight. Side by side for a lead once again. Is he going to commit to it? No, he's not able to. And again, Herbago gets locked on the outside line, and Schumacher is able to close back in on a championship rival.
So much fucking faster through the first sector is unreal. Fucking unreal. They gained like 7 tenths on me, and I put it all back on the fucking second sector on them.
Herbago and Schumacher are dead even on ERS at the moment, and now Herbago has to run down Zola as quickly as he can.
Now he's lost out to
As
Manti.
Meerkat now gets by Goldminator.
He'll probably lose out to Brooks as well sooner rather than later. Might be time to start going to
Okay, be careful.
Plummeting downward through the grid now is Goldminator.
Anytime now.
I was hoping to try and build a fucking gap, but I'm having to fucking fight with people.
Running those super bizarro lines.
There he
Herbago now
comes.
has 15% DRS and Schumacher at the moment. But now we're going to see DRS start coming into play, so we could see some straight line skis going down the next ramp here. As Herbago
Okay, the stewards have now
Here we fucking go. Yeah, well, man, they've all got fucking DRS now. This is where I'm gonna get absolutely fucking smacked. Gormit is gone. So it is. Probably at the fucking pit wall.
Zola, how aggressively does he try to keep Herbago behind him? Zola's been very defeatist with this championship over the last few weeks. Oh wow, Zola had a perfect line through there, but it doesn't matter. Herbago is just so much faster. He's already laying on the ERS. Now he's in the DRS zone. 206 miles
I'm
an hour.
letting them go.
10.
They're not my fight. My fight is the car behind.
Look at this. At the end of the straight, it's going to be 2 for Herbago. And Schumacher got by Zola as well. So Schumacher is not
If you
leading.
watch my stream back, you'll see I lift there to let them both pass.
Now the McLaren is in clean air, and this is where the McLaren specializes the most.
I can cost Mantic any chance of fucking catching these staying with this two, so I could leave it to a 1-on-1 fight, which I want to do. I don't think it's fair getting double teamed. I'm not a fan of the way he drives, but or his attitude sometimes, but I don't think it's fair in getting fucking double teamed by both McLarens. Someone died. That's a safety car unboxing. Unboxing. Yep, seems mediums to the end now. Mediums. That is literally perfect for me.
Okay, copy that.
We're halfway through the race at least.
Oh, Schumacher's boxing. Well, I have to fucking give me a chance to get in there, mate. Fucking hell, he's punting me. Jesus Christ. The buyer couldn't box though, they couldn't both box. If they one of them boxed, they would have gone to the back of the field. They should have been a Bargo, should have boxed really.
See these tyres through to the end now.
I just found that in front of fucking Golminator because Golminator was, oh, hello, where am I going? Corner up here somewhere.
So, granted, this and last 2 laps of this race now have a very slight tire advantage, but yeah, this is upended the race because now, yes, it's still Ferrari second.
And now I'm in exactly the same position and where I thought I was going to be at the start of this race. Don't have
Now, granted, I don't know. It's going to get really interesting because this is.
His tyres are 5 laps old. He can get to the end, but Schumacher's tyres are the quicker tyres. So.
And the other thing to consider is that again, it is believed that Ramago may have made a strategy.
It's crazy though, right? Because the order that we're in is pretty much the order I reckon the World Championship's going to finish in. Herbago, Schumacher, me, Mantic. Yeah, but those, well, they're not going to score today, are they? So just try and finish. Even if you finish at the back, you might fucking. I think you're gonna. You should beat like Imperium in that. And Edeki, I reckon. What you doing? Fucking idiot, mate. Get the fuck off my ass. Fucking pervert. Get on my fucking ass, like. A fucking fast fucking third sector for the safety car, like. Jesus. Well, get off my ass, dude. Fucking hell.
Yeah, sorry.
Mantic needs to learn to get the back off a little bit. Fucking Jesus Christ. I'll take your front wing in a minute. I'm allowed to weave. I'm leaving. If you see the gap I'm leaving compared to him, it's ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah, this wasn't a restart. The fucking safety car took off on that third sector though.
Farther back down the grid, I want to get credit to Plastic Love as well. Plastic involved in that lap one shenanigan, Fulminator, and
So now Mantic's going to get damaged one day for doing what he gets people. Because he revs his engine up, he doesn't keep a constant pace.
He is on fresh medium tires to drive ahead.
He goes to like 180 and then backs off and then goes up to 180 again.
Plastic might see another top 5 finish in the cards here. Plastic is absolutely awesome in the last month or so. Not great.
I don't know how he's digging up Plastic for because he's had a couple of good races. Fucking, he's not to say, he's on about his recovery drive, right? I was behind him, and now I'm in third. He's in like 7th.
Yeah, the Alfa Romeo drivers as a whole, Dave being the main one, have had some outstandingly great runs in qualifying over the last few races. Their ability to bring it home in the race, but if they can just convert that qualifying pace to finishes, it would be wonderful. And I think for right now, this thing he's 10th, dead last out of the 10 cars. We're past the halfway point. I do think that there's a chance that Dave can make something happen.
Yeah, but it has improved a lot since fucking Dingy. Last 4 or 5 races has.
Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature. And remember,
You don't play, yeah, but the problem is you don't mistake because he's not home in that lot. You don't practice, do you? So. Oh,
In
fucking hell, that's gonna help, isn't it?
2 laps with no DRS, so that would be his best chance to try and run away. The counterpoint though is that no number 2 driver is right behind, willing to back Schumacher up. Okay, so Schumacher definitely lose time on the
didn't mean
straight.
press
He's
that.
gonna be flying back through in the corner, and Zola is gonna be right there in third with the perfect bird's eye view of everything. I really hope the man has brought home some good popcorn.
He could take this to the fucking line, or he could just take off. He's taken off, mate.
Right.
Straight off the line. And they've got me. I didn't get any fucking traction down that final corner. But not in Mantic.
Ford really did not have a good run out of the final chicane. The top two already rotated into third and second ahead. Lago hasn't even touched his
Yeah,
ERS
watch
yet,
this.
going back to 100 as he gets into the chicane. That should be, I'm sorry, the hairpin. Down the run downhill. Now we
He's
see
a
Roberts
lot of
laying
bullshit in
on
this
the
race.
ERS.
'Cause he went for me all after I left that ERS on. Up the hill. Fuck me. I survived. Probably the only reason why Mantic hasn't taken me. Because of the start.
Lane on their ERS down the straightaway. Schumacher within a third of a second, but he can't seem to get any closer than that.
Yeah, they always do, don't they? Them Mantic, Rabago are all doing it.
It's right up there.
So much more pace in the corner. It's incredible.
I mean, I was bet Rabago here is actually slowing down Schumacher as well, I suspect. To keep
Lewis
Mantic
right
in
there
there.
third, watching them as they go at it. Is actually starting his
Someone's
spare
just
as well.
fucking gone. In the back
So I
behind.
think it's just kind of,
Mantic. Fucking bargain. That's just they out their fucking race.
No flag, and that's Bearcat who's added it in. Bearcat has spun out fourth position. And
Don't
they're
fucking fuck
broken
out now,
down.
Michael. Stay with these boys, come on. If I stay with these boys, I've got third all day long. Yeah, and that's what I mean. I need to stay with them. I think because one's on hard times as well. I need to stay with them. Problem is they're gonna fucking dick me down this straight. That's the issue. I just want to keep them in range. I've got it. I'm empty my battery just trying to stay with them just so I can get the gap. I'll stay with them as long as I can. That way, if I can get DRS with them a little bit, I can pull away from plastic. I don't know if I'm going to though. Oh, I just got to fuck that corner up. That's penalty. Yep.
Okay, this is
Shit.
stop cutting the corners. If you keep it up, the stewards
Into
are going to give you a
Alrouge, into
penalty.
Radion again.
Okay,
Yeah, I had to fucking back out and make a turn. I got a time penalty because of it.
Time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done.
73%, 70% for Herbago. Schumacher within a fifth of a second at this closest
I lost
point,
time
but
and then
not
got
really to
warned,
make a
so.
move down the straight. But Schumacher
I even
right now
lifted
is
off and
matching
still do it,
the
so.
McLaren on the straight without DRS. The Bubble does have DRS.
I mean, the end of the day as well, if Habaga gets a penalty at the start of the race as well, if I can stay within 5 seconds of him.
The rest of the field is very much spread out. There are roughly second gaps throughout the rest of the field. White is at the front.
Yeah, but I don't want to stay to cut the end because I got 3 seconds.
Remember, going all the way back
It's not
to
gonna help me.
2000, the situation was reversed. It was a Ferrari in front and a McLaren in second. It was Schumacher versus Mika Hakkinen. The two of them were having an incredible fight throughout that entire race. As the closing laps, they came up on a lap car. Schumacher took the proper wide line around it, while Mika Hakkinen took a straight line sweep and led me side by side as they came out of the back straightaway. Hakkinen ended up taking that position and the win. Could we see an inversion of that today?
Oh, I don't know.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
No DRS on the front straight this
Yeah,
time.
this is where they're going to take off for me because I couldn't stay in DRS range of them, I don't think.
Yeah, Herbago is just at the fastest lap of the race, but Schumacher is still within a fifth of a second of him. This is going to be incredible. Herbago still has more DRS. Herbago has roughly 5%
just gone past
more
me with DRS. Fucking hell.
and Schumacher at the
I was hoping to have DRS. I'm not going to do it. Back it. Never mind.
DRS in favor for the Ferrari. He's already within a quarter of a second. Laying it down.
There's contact.
Side by side, contact! They make contact! And Bearcat and Herbago's around in front of Schumacher! And Zola is gonna not quite get it, but Herbago spins out in front of Schumacher! They make contact twice, going down under braking, and the lower downforce setup!
Well, Schumacher just won this race because of that. Don't know. Something that happened, contact between Schumacher and Embargo, which is what I suspected. I don't know if anyone's got damage though. But Schumacher's all over the place now.
Does Schumacher have wing damage? Because if he has wing damage, this could turn into a
Yeah, well, I need to get past him. If he's got damage, I need to get past him.
position again, and plastic lug.
Yeah,
And Plastic's got all back on my gearbox, so I had to fucking slow down because of it. Otherwise I would have got massive penalty. I was like 4 seconds in front of him, down to 2 now.
But as it stands right now, this is looking like a really
He's not boxing, so I don't know if he's got damage. No, I don't want to do that. Fuck off. I don't want to tell you to box, I want the fucking car in front.
0.9 seconds. They're on old medium.
This fight for the mile podium step is not over yet. Fulla trying to keep in with Schumacher.
Gaining by 1
He might be.
No, they haven't got damage. So Schumacher's won this race. I can't beat him. He's going to win this race. He's got no damage, so.
That's Agony who has had an accident coming out of turn number 1. And Golminator.
Just apologise to him afterwards, saying sorry. You locked up and I just couldn't have nowhere to go. That's why doing it. Half the time, if you do a little mistake, and it's all apologise. Nice. The Haraga's just behind you, and he ain't that far behind, which is a fucking nuts. That is. Yeah, he's super. Don't bother fighting him on that straight, mate. Let him go. Just don't even bother. He's fucking running 2-0 wings. I'll say there's like literally no point fighting him and Schumacher. I didn't really fight them. I lit them past. The only one I was fighting was fucking Mantic, because Mantic's more generally to make mistakes, which he's proven that today. But the thing is, for Schumacher, he could do with me staying with him as much as I can, because if I stay with him, I'm going to pull away from Ravago or stay at the same distance. I have more chance of getting another point away from him. Plastic is dropping. See, he's praised Plastic massively, right? He's dropped 2 seconds a lap to me. He ain't that fucking quick. And fucking Insane's all up his ass, like.
I was right on board with Schumacher as it happened, just because of where the TV cameras were. And going down the back straight, Ravago was out in front. Schumacher was right behind him. As he went down the back straight, Ravago more middle to inside line down the back stretch about halfway down. Schumacher saw that, he went ahead and went to the outside. Schumacher was going to take the longer, harder way around.
But yeah, because I mean, Plastic's all front straight line speed. Gets to a corner and can't turn. He's dog shit for his second sector, which is where you should get him. I think you can get him. Yeah. Just use a little bit of ERS on the straights. I think it's about 10% you can use, and you get it all back again. Yeah, best way of doing it.
Put himself in a position where one mistake was spiraled out of control. That's exactly what happened. Big credit to both Schumacher and Zola. Neither of them hit the McLaren as he was right there in the middle of the race.
Yeah, and if anyone reports me for overtaking when he's fucking crashed, I lost 2 seconds there doing that. So I'd be fucking saying, well, I lost a lot of time doing that. I gained fucking time.
Keep taking care of them.
Still, although it's been a very, very rough race, and Golminator continues his kind of duck off going into the corner, he is likely to finish this race still. Golminator having nothing short of a rough point stay this entire
And that's where Ravago could get damage as well, because Plastic's a bit lively.
Right there behind Classic Club makes contact, and he makes contact and ends up maybe hurting himself.
Yeah, like I say, the more they fight, they help you. Yeah, it helps us as well up front.
What's coming out of it? He's still right there behind Classic.
I'd say it helps Schumacher, helps me.
But I think Ravago is kind of driving. Oh wow, look at that, totally sideways out of the
Problem is he gets frustrated and then he'll fucking start doing stupid shit, which is Ravago. I tell you now, that thing with Schumacher and Bargo, from the stuff I'm seeing, is looking like a lot more Bargo than it is Schumacher. Like trying to start fights with Schumacher in some of the messages. Like he's pushing buttons because he knows he can push them.
He'll keep it together.
So Schumacher has blocked him now. So anything that's said is only in general chat.
Oh my
And everyone can
goodness,
see
look
it.
at that, though. He is so slow in the
Best way of
corners,
doing it,
and
isn't it?
Plastic is already right there. Plastic is actually
wow.
making moves in the corners against the McLaren. The McLaren
Yeah,
tires are just that bad.
just sit there and watch, mate. That's all I would do.
His tires,
And only go for the move if they fuck up. That's what I did with Schumacher and Rubago. I'd let them fight in front.
taking the fight to the fastest man in the series. I cannot believe this.
And now he's bigging him up again.
I feel bad for Herbago because we know Herbago should be in this fight, but
Yeah, no, it's not. It's one, he's on hard tyres, which he isn't paying attention to. And the other one is that he's got such a low wings, he can't do nothing in second sector. So anyone with higher wings, like more grip in that lot in second sector, will overtake him.
The last game.
Yeah, but watch Rubago. Oh, geez, 2 laps to go.
So good to see.
I've got to try and stay 3 seconds, 6 seconds. Yeah, I've got to try and keep. I can't lose 6 seconds in 3 laps. Pretty much what I've got to try and do now.
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps
Plastic
of
is still
fuel
there.
left.
Plastic, although he's
And he may even get a bit of a penalty start. I don't know if it was him now though. From what someone said just now, said about Golminator, so. But on paper, he's not 3 seconds a lap faster than me, so this is me being second's going to help Schumacher massively. Okay.
Alright, so now Plastic Glove finds himself under attack from Dave. Dave has DRS and DRS,
Really?
but he activated the DRS.
Doesn't
a little
know, he's
bit
not
too
like
late.
that though, is he?
Not get
He's never
alongside
been
the
before.
Williams, and that will
I've
pretty
never
much
known him
take
do anything
Plastic
like that.
Glove out of the fight. Third, Rubago looks like he'll walk up third position as long as the tires make it to the end. Now, he took a lot of
Well, did he let you pass?
This
Don't
block
know.
quarters, slid out, hasn't had a spin outright.
That 3 seconds that you got there is going to
But I
cost
think
you.
Rubago is going to try to press it, maybe
Unless
try
he
and run
bends
down
it
Zola.
and has got a tyre.
9 seconds out, but
Probably not going to happen now, is it?
yeah, but I don't know. Rubago sees that Zola has a time penalty of 3 seconds.
It's still got a
I don't think it's gonna happen. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen, but I would not be surprised if Rubago actually laid it down to try and do it. Farther back, look at this
Don't
fight.
think he's got the
Golden
car to
Age
do it.
Semantic
Tyre wise,
Attack.
this has just gone from a really good day for McLaren at the start of it to the fucking absolute the shittiest day ever. We're gonna. Now it's worth it.
Plastic Glove gets a time penalty, and here comes Bearcat now. Bearcat's gonna try and go around the outside, going into the braking zone. Folks is gonna defend. Bearcat goes really deep. And he doesn't quite get it. But Bearcat
Is
does
Schumacher letting me catch up?
Now he sets a sight on Golminator at 6.
And now Zola has DRS on Schumacher.
I think he's trying to tow me to keep me second. I would have kept it anyway, I think.
Though, that Schumacher has no time penalty, Zola does. But yeah, Zola has actually something himself. Schumacher is fading in this closing station race, and Schumacher also overtaxed his tires early on. Again, Schumacher was fighting really aggressively against Rubago in those first 3 laps. While Zola was just kind of hanging out behind, not really doing anything. Oh yeah, Zola is there. Zola is behind Schumacher and is very aggressive on him now. Schumacher has a lot more ERS though, and he lays it down on this straight to try and get away from Zola. Well, this is closer to the battle that I was expecting at the start of the season. I thought for the title fight it would be Schumacher versus Zola most of the year. This is kind of what I was expecting we would see. Yeah, it's changed now. Now Zola is the outsider, and Schumacher is the man trying as hard as he can to play defense. America has just gotten another time penalty. He has got by Golminator, but it's coming at cost of another time penalty. And Golminator is flying back. It's the white flag lap. Here comes Golminator. He looks to the inside, will not commit to it. And Books is now there once again. Culminator really upsetting Books. I think Books, I thought Schumacher might be upset with Culminator. I think Books is the one who's really going to be upset with Culminator today. Zola just within DRS range as they go down the back straightaway for the final time. But Zola is just about out of ERS. Schumacher still has ERS.
No tyres left either, mate. Fucking hell, I didn't realise my tyres are fucked. 63%. I'll tell you now, if Schumacher gets anything from in the race or anything, like a 5 second, he's fucking in trouble because I've got a 3 second, yeah, but I'm within like a second of him. So if he gets a penalty for anything, as long as I get these final few fucking corners like that is.
Nice. Good stuff.
At the front, Zola is a third of a second behind Schumacher. He'll have one more chance to make a Hail Mary move if he so wants to. That would be going into the final chicane. Zola is laying on the ERS.
The problem is, even if he gets past, he's got to get 3 seconds gap, which I don't think he's going to be able to do now, to be honest.
Cat's pulled away from Books and Books is pulled away from that fight farther back.
Yeah, so mate, second. 4.5 behind Schumacher, but if he gets a 5 second for anything, I don't know if there was contact with Mantic, but with Herbago, whatever, so yeah. I've got another interview now with fucking Schumacher and Herbago in the session party. This is gonna be good. Because whatever happened at the start, well, fuck me. Yeah. I did say to you, we'd do a good race, 3 or 4's there. Take fucking third though. I'll take fucking second out of all that. And I shouldn't get any penalties anywhere because I didn't do anything wrong. So. Just to message him straight away. Message him now and say sorry you late break. You looked up and I just had nowhere to go. He'll be fine. He's a great guy. So just message him and apologise to him. He's a good guy. Like legit. Well, just asking him, was it you I went in the back of them when they locked up? Nice one, Dave. Bravo day. Well done. That's deserved to be fair. I'm probably going to have an interview, but I'll probably catch you later anyway because I'm going to have to watch football, so... Yeah, cheers mate, and you, well done. About time you started doing something. Yeah, good race mate, good done, well done.
And Schumacher will extend his lead now critically over his title rival, something that he desperately needed. In the Manufacturers' Championship though, I think the advantage is still McLaren because both McLarens still finished in this race. One. I'm gonna try and talk with our podium drivers here while we can. Also, I really want to talk with Dave as well, and Plastic if it's possible, because those two put on some incredible runs as well today. Alright, coming into the party right now is your race winner, Schumacher SF7. Schumacher, go ahead, include your audio. You started on the pole position, but from lap 1, turn 1, this was a fight. What do you have to say about that run today? Schumacher, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, yeah, go ahead, make sure your audio's included. You've got the pole position, but from the start, that was a rough race. What do you have to say about that run today?
I can't speak about it too much, but a McLaren hit me up my backside and spun me in T1, and then I just had to get my head down and drive the car, which I did, and yeah, it felt good. It felt good to have a bit of downforce on the car because the back end went stepping out like crazy. So yeah, good.
All right, do you have anything you want to say about that climatic fight on the back straightaway between yourself and Herbago?
I'll say this because I've got to be careful because of steward and
yeah, be very careful.
we were side by side, and we banged wheels a couple of times, and I had more downforce on the car. That's all I'm going to say.
All right, well, that's
Unfortunately.
that's similar to what it seemed like was the case on my end here in the broadcast booth. But still, great job on the victory here.
Yeah.
This will help extend your points lead just a little bit.
Yeah. Towards the end of the race, I saw Habargo's catching Zola, so I backed off and tried to give Zola some DRS. So
all right, so
that's
we
why
know
Zola
who
caught
you'd
me.
rather fight. So you obviously know who you would rather fight then in the championship fight. All right, that makes sense. Fair enough. Still, great job on the finish, mate. It's a shame it wasn't double finishing for the Ferrari drivers, but great job on the victory.
My teammate knows that he would have finished high up, but unfortunately he crashed. But it's nothing bad about him. He just had a bad luck. But we'll come back next week. And
Yep.
what track is next week? I can't remember.
Netherlands.
It's the Dutch.
So there's going to be 2 Ferraris in the wall there because I hate that track. So, but yeah, thank you very much.
All right, well, that's the word from Schumacher. Now we're going to talk about our second place finisher, XRL Zola. Zola, you had a perfect front seat to that crazy fight, and in the end, you walked out here with a very good second place finish. What do you have to say about your run today?
Well, I was the only one that actually got damaged from turn 1. From that crash with Schumacher, I think it was Ribargo. I'm not saying who it was. I think it was. I was the only car to get damaged in that. I was the inside car, and I lost my front wing to Schumacher in the side of Schumacher. So I was the only car to get damaged from that. It's boxed onto hards, and then the safety car, the 2 safety cars saved my race. So thank you, Higgs, and whoever else died. Who was the one that died first? Oh yeah, so Flavor and Higgs, thank you very much, guys. Thank you for that. You helped me out massively. The thing is, though, like the last, let's say the 3 laps before that, he wasn't catching me. He only started catching me the penultimate lap, but my tyres were on 65, so the tyres were done. So he wasn't going to catch me like that. I didn't think, but I also saved all my ARS for the last 2 laps just to make sure. So I just I emptied my battery just to make sure I stayed with you. Anyway, so. But yeah, so I was happy. I went from, well, I should have qualified higher. I invalidated a 44.5 in quali. Again, I keep doing that, and so I should have been 3rd on the grid. So I was in 5th, went from 5th to last, brought it back. Safety car come. So I went. What did I go? I went 5th to last, then and then I lapped 6 cars in 2 laps. Sorry. So I got up to 6th. Safety car comes out. Everyone boxed because it was their pit stop. So I went up to 2nd, and then went around. Then you guys say Ribargo, Schumacher passed me, and then the next safety car came out, didn't it? And then I went up to mediums to the end. And so I just basically had avoided. The only thing I did do wrong in that race, well, I didn't do wrong, but I literally, when Ribargo spun or whatever with Schumacher and out at the top of the hill after Camel Straight, I had to go across the track. I cut the track, but I lost 4 seconds doing that to plastic behind me doing that. So technically, I didn't get a penalty for the game, and I lost time doing it. So, and I did let Schumacher back in front.
All right, well, fantastic drive. Out of curiosity, Zola, do you think this puts you back into championship contention at all?
No, it's the fights between Ribargo and Schumacher. My fights with that other one in Mantic.
I thought it was worth asking. So
no, my fights.
I know you're really.
Me and Mantic.
I know you're really downer on this, but I really would like to see you properly fight for this.
The start of the season, I said straight away. So I've seen Ribargo's pace. He should have won this championship easily. No offense to Schumacher, but he should have won it easily. If he raced every race, he would have done. Hands down. He's the fastest guy in here by a lot. And the reason he didn't win this race today is that second sector. Too much time. Him and Mantic both lost about 8 to 9 tenths in that second sector every lap because their wings were too low. That's why they're so quick is because they run the lowest downforce as possible. So they're rockets in their straight. They get to a technical part, they'll be in trouble. They'll be in trouble in the Netherlands if they try and do that again. The middle sector will kill them. Up the hill, yeah.
Well, either way, though, Zola, it was a fantastic drive from you, befitting of your own legacy within XRL. Hopefully, we get to see you pull off something similar to this again next week, mate.
Well, I love Netherlands.
And now I want to go ahead. There are 2 more people I want to talk to. When it comes to driver of the day, there are a lot of contenders, but I've really got to talk to these guys. Dave, you came home in 4th position. Fantastic drive. On that final restart, you were dead last, 10th, and you come home in 4th position. Go ahead and include your audio. What do you have to say about your run today, mate?
It was a good wee race. I just tried to stay clean, stay out of trouble, drive around the accidents, and just put in consistent lap times. It was a good battle in the plastic. I knew if I could get ahead of him, I could just dump my ERS in the straights to just keep ahead, because I think he's running low wings too. I knew through sector 2 I'd be fine, but it was really good to finish off. Good to be back up in the top 4 again.
Pretty much, no one hit him. That's how it happened.
Yeah, I didn't get it actually. It also helped.
Alright, so Dave, we've known for a long part of the season that in that Alfa Romeo car, you've had some great single lap pace. You've put on some great qualifying runs. You finally backed that up with a great finish. Do you think you can make this a trend to the end of the season, coming home with these great finishes?
I hope so. But my main goal is to beat my teammate and beat Flavour. If I can beat those 2 by the end of the season, then I'll be happy.
Alright, well, great job, mate, on that finish. Absolutely outstanding. You have every right to be proud. And then one more person I want to talk to, Plastic Love.
Yeah.
Plastic, a 5th place finish in a 13-car grid doesn't seem like it would be a whole lot to write home about, but we saw you were, along with Schumacher, you were the only other person able to take a fight directly to the fastest man this entire season. Granted, you kind of fade near the end there, but make sure your audio is included. What do you have to say about that incredible fight that you had? Again, you had to recover from a lap 1 accident. So what do you have to say about your run today?
With the 2 accidents, can't really do much. I mean, they know who they are. They know what they did. They just got to keep going. And then I got Schumachered back in Hungary by the AlphaTauri, so that wasn't really nice. And then I think I should have been fighting for the podium way earlier than I started, but yeah, towards the end, Sector 3 was just killing me. I had no pace there.
Yeah, the thing is that final sector is that corner before the straight. That last one, if you don't get it, the back end seems to step out. So if you can get that corner right, you'll gain like 3 or 4 tenths down that straight. But if you get it wrong, you lose like half a second.
Yeah, it was terrible. Yeah.
So it's probably the worst corner of the track, where Flavour died. That's the corner. He definitely died at the right corner.
Another race for a DNF though.
I mean, I'll take a P5. Top 5. I'm fine with it.
Well, compared to last season, I think just finishing is an improvement.
I'm just happy to be here.
So you're a lot better this year, so well done, man.
Yeah, I feel bad.
Yeah, man, a lot better than you were. I mean, if I was saying on the stream, if you think back to a couple of seasons ago when you were DNF in nearly every race, and now you're fighting at one point fighting for a podium,
Don't worry, Boovy's replaced you. It's fine.
Someone's got to carry the legacy, so.
With him is over there.
Alright, well, with that in mind, once again, great job to both Plastic Love and to XRL Dave on their incredible, unexpected, but outright incredible 4th and 5th place finishes. X3 has really kind of turned into its own really unique situation, because we have a very defined top 2 drivers at the front. But then outside of that, the people who come home 3rd and back, every single race seems to be almost completely, not random, but completely different. You almost never know who's actually going to properly come home 3rd, 4th, 5th on down in this season. It's been great, despite the fact that we have a relatively small grid. So
under the pit stop, before that last safety car, the order we were in, I reckon, is the order we're going to finish championship in. That is the fastest people in that order. Is in my opinion, is pace difference between us. Maybe swap me and Mantic around, but that's your top 4 fastest. And then I think from 4th backwards is a pickup. Because
Well, the big thing with
because
Meerkat,
if-
the
if
big thing
Matty
with
didn't
Meerkat though is
crash-
that Meerkat spun out,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
although he did recover some positions, he gained
Yeah.
a lot of time penalties in the process.
Yeah,
And that's
but-
the thing. If Meerkat continues to want to run defense for the McLarens, it's going to kind of hurt his ability to be able to properly capitalize on his pace.
Yeah,
like
but
for
still-
you,
I'm
Zola,
just
I
talking
know
about
in the
pace.
manufacturers. In sheer pace, I think Meerkat probably has you.
Yeah, it says
nicked.
something about top
But if
4,
Meerkat's, but if Meerkat's compromising his races, and he makes any mistakes, then I think you have him. I don't know. It'll be close. It'll be
Yeah,
interesting to
that's-
see going to the end for sure.
Yeah, and you look at the constructors. Yeah, by the way, I'm third in the constructors on my own. I've had a teammate for 3 races. For 3 races, I've had a teammate in 13 races, and I'm third. So there you go. I carry Red Bull like Max Verstappen.
Showing off.
All right. Well, either way, with that in
One-man
mind, this will
show.
pretty much wrap up our broadcast here. I don't know if there's going to be a broadcaster for the X2 race later today
No,
because that's
it's
going to
not.
be ran at the same time as the Euro soccer game, Euro football game.
England
World Cup.
against England against England, and there is no
Yeah.
stream. There is no stream.
Yeah. So good luck. If you want to catch what happens there, you're going to have to ride on board with someone's onboard camera,
Ryan
I guess.
Hurricane
But
will be streaming. Well, before he
yeah,
crashes,
go
he'll be
ahead and
streaming.
follow Ryan. Yeah, go ahead and follow Ryan Hurricane then, I guess. I would recommend you follow him to kind of get an idea of what the race is going to turn out as. But with that in mind, I've been your host, Insane Leader 13. I was joined in the broadcast booth by XRL Shakari. I do want to say thanks again for jumping in and sharing the broadcast booth with me. We will see you again next week as XRL descends onto the Dutch GP. There's going to be a lot of orange smoke in the air, like there's a crazy chemical fire going on. But we'll look forward to seeing you then. Until then, farewell and goodbye. All right. That was a race, but it's just the reason why
Interesting.
that's just the reason why Spa's one of the best bloody circuits. Period.
Zandvoort's going to be just as good. Going to be probably it's probably going to be better because it's tighter. I don't think they're going to. I think they might have learned a lesson after today.
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
a little
today,
one.
I
I
mean,
mean-
you